Okay, so just standard tuning on this one, E, A, D, G, B, E, and very light stuff going on here with the guitar. You want kind of a clean tone, get some reverb drenched on there, and maybe a little delay would sound good, like a 250 millisecond delay, just kind of like real light on there. But for this initial kind of verse run through, it doesn't quite go full bore yet. It just does some real light accents here with initially like an open G and a 6 on the B, and then I'll do open G, 3B, and I'll just bounce between those a couple times. And then it picks it up a little bit where it'll start with that open G, the 6B, and I'll hit that, then I'll hit this 5 on the E, do that a couple times. Okay, then I'll just go between an open G, 3B a couple times. Do that a couple times, and then the kind of the final run through, it does the open with the 6 and the 5E, does the open G, does a 3B with a 5E, open G, and then kind of does a little 8, 6E. Right, and then does like the pre-chorus section, which is a lot of similar stuff. Does open G to 3B a couple times, does the open G, then 6, 4B. Okay, then it switches over to like an open D with a 2 on the A, hits them a couple times, a little hesitation, a couple more, hits it, and then does the 2 to 3 on the G. Okay, switches to a 3G, 6 on the B, back and forth. There's 3G, 6B, 4. Okay, back to the open D with the 2G, hits that, does the 3B, goes between those a couple times. And then it hits the open D with the 2G, 3G. And then we get to this little kind of break section, real kind of simplified version of what happens during the chorus. It's initially between the B and the E. We go 3B, 5E, couple B's with the 3, a little hesitation, then we go 3B, 5E, back to the 3B. And that's kind of the feel we're going for. Comes off to the open G, 3B, does that same style with those notes. Alright, and it just stays on that bit for 3 times. Once the chorus fully gets going here, it's more or less what we just did, but we kind of add in a couple little notes here and there. So we start at that same 3 and 5 on the B and E, and at the end of it, we walk the 5 up to 6. Alright, it comes off to the open G and the 3B. Start it that way. Alright, but then we kind of mix in this 13 high E, then you can hit the open G, and then 11 on the high E. Okay, playing around there. And then next run through, kind of the same deal, open G, 3B, and then the new notes would be 8 on the high E, open G, 6. Okay, back to the open G, 3B, and then the notes we'll use here will be 8 high E up to 13. Alright, so that kind of cycles throughout the chorus. Okay, and those parts there, you pretty much got the song all set.